The new Veterans Job Bill, just passed by the Senate, means little for these survivors of the Vietnam War. Many have fallen on hard times. For them, the Humboldt Park Armory in Chicago is more important, as they receive clothes, haircuts, medical attention, and benefits counseling.
I had no deprogramming, no debriefing. I was from the battlefield to the streets. Totally lost and confused.
But today, the VA is more active in the health and well-being of soldiers. And for the warriors of Iraq and Afghanistan, the impact of this new Veterans Bill could be major in finding a job. And right now in the U.S., there are nearly 240,000 unemployed Iraqi and Afghanistan vets. With nearly 40,000 more coming home before the end of 2011, the situation may get even worse.
Pretty much it was a 7.62 round from an AK-47 I received from enemy fire.
Marine Orlando OCASIO stormed Baghdad in 2003 for his first deployment. On his second, in 2004, his crew was ambushed outside Fallujah in Iraq. He took shrapnel to the leg and was shot.
You know, I still have some small foreign pieces there in my leg.
Orlando accepted a Purple Heart because of that day and came home shortly after, but he has never been the same.
Distorted, just emotionally, physically, mentally, haven't been able to recover fully.
Since then, he has been diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder, battling anxiety and sleep deprivation. He met his wife, Monica, a fellow Marine. They had 2 boys and lived in a Chicago suburb. Then, the economy fell apart, and so did his $42,000 a year job at a factory. Orlando has been unemployed for 2 years now.
And then as soon as I got laid off, wasn't making enough money to pay my mortgage and to support the family. So then I found myself foreclosing on the home. I was 90 days from being homeless.
With the help of a friend and a military disability compensation, they now live in this Chicago apartment. Both Orlando and Monica are taking college courses, hoping that will help them get hired eventually.
I have friends that are close to getting out, and they don't want to get out because they're afraid to come home and not have a job and just not have means of providing for their family.
And for the thousands of soldiers returning from the battlefields this holiday season, maybe the best advice comes from a voice of the Vietnam era.
I think they can expect that the government is there for them, but they got to know where the government is so that they can get the help they need and to get back on their feet.
Robert Ray, Associated Press, Chicago.